Today, ladies and gentlemen, we are filming the big stunt scene. It's called Stunt Week, basically. And it's a pile-up of cars. Like cars from all directions at this particular roundabout. And there's cars flipping, flying through the sky. I'm one of those people. And then it's the aftermath of the big car crash. Who survives? Who doesn't?
The process for me was, right, where does this all start? And the story started in Steve's car, where he's picked up a drunken Leah.
That's a good girl. Yeah, we'll be at the hospital soon, yeah? My intention today was to blur my lines and try and save Leah, LMA, who plays my daughter. I didn't intend to be doing my own stunts. So there is a moment in it where this car is involved in something and had to drive over said something, and so they put like a ramp, and the ramp wasn't ferocious enough, so they put two ramps, but I had to drive over that whilst not looking at the road. So I'm looking this way whilst driving quite fast, so it was terrifying. So yeah, doing my own stunts. It's nerve-wracking but very exciting. No, please! Please!
So that was the first part, and we've now got Steve's car going the wrong way round the roundabout. Cut to in Felix, Warren and Mercedes. Now, this story was also reaching its climax.
So today we are filming a big car crash stunt scene. It's been a while since we've done a stunt, so everyone's super excited. It's absolutely freezing, but we're getting over it because we're filming such good stuff.
It's probably one of the biggest stunts in Seoul. We've got 4 cars crashing into each other on the roundabout. They're flipping over. So yeah, it's quite intense today. I mean, as you can see from all the blood, sweat and tears, yeah, it's going to be an amazing shoot, and I hope you guys love it. We suffer for our art, don't we? Hey? Real blood. Got the face! Got the face!
Felix did have every intention of going the right way around the roundabout, but as he makes that turn, or starts to make that turn, Steve is approaching the junction from the wrong direction.
I'm in a car with Warren and Felix. We have a big, massive argument.
Felix, stop the car and let's talk about it.
Yeah, how do you expect me to talk like this?
All I want is the truth, and it'll all be over.
Felix swerves off the road, and here we are. It's touch and go for us all at the start, but we end up pulling through. I end up on a stretcher. We're really cosy. I had all hot water balls and stuff stuck everywhere.
I've done a lot of these stunts, and what I've always found with them is that as a viewer, we want to be in the car with the characters. In terms of the way that we have to film that, this car is put on what we call a gimbal. On that gimbal, we get to turn the car around, and we then film the actors in that. So Felix turns the wrong way around the roundabout. This car, which we as we know, we find out later is the McQueen's with Myra, Teresa and Cleo in it. This car basically flipped onto its roof.
So what's going on? So we've got big entrance back into the village, all the McQueens. We've got Myra, she's back, whoop. Teresa, she's been back from maternity leave, and Cleo's back. We've got an unnamed driver and a new character called Kitty. So we've got some OG arrivals coming back, and we've got new characters. So there's lots for the fans to enjoy. I feel like this is going to start the new year off with a bang. It's mad. The audience they're in for a treat. They're going to love it, hopefully.
Cleo.
Joel. Hey. Joel. You know what? I think it's been nice for Rory to have a bit of time. Whilst I've been out the show, he's been spreading his wings. I've been watching him, having little kisses with Leela, and I actually think they're a really lovely couple. So part of me is like, oh, that's really annoying that Cleo's going to come back and just stir up rubbish for them, because they've got a lot going on, you know. Lots of big life commitments, milestones coming up, so. But Cleo and Joel have got a lot of history, haven't they? But like Leela says to Cleo, it's not Cleo and Joel anymore, it's Leela and Joel. So yeah, she's not happy.
On a day like this, where the rain is not happening, where the wind is not blowing, and everything's like the weather is so quite perfect. It's such a pleasure. I mean, I've even sat on the ground for the stunt, and doing the stunt yesterday with Jen, I got a bit emotional, got a bit teary, you know, Mercedes.
I have been in quite a few stunts, to be fair. They've been pretty mega. Can you just roll the tape of pre-stunts, please? And this one, do you know what? I'm going to be honest, I didn't get to be in the action as much. But, I mean, I've seen a car attached to a spinny thing and I'd like to have been in that. But that would have given the game away that who is coming back into the village. So I get why I wasn't, you know, flying around in the car. That was snot. That was snot. Yeah, that was. Sorry, just like rolling it round my face. I love filming. I love filming any day, but doing stunt days is just great. We get free lunch, get free breakfast. We've got everyone just climbing around. I've got blood on my face, probably mixed with snot. I have no idea what's going on with my face. It's just great.
This stunt in particular is probably one of the biggest I've been involved in. I mean, I have put out fires in the past. I remember one of the shops being on fire in the village, and that was intense, that was amazing. I got to use the hose and stuff. This one's completely different in a sense of, you know, it's a car crash. It's not only just one or two cars involved, there's a lot of cars involved, there's a lot of people that are trapped. It's a big, big scene, and being the first on the scene is the fire engine. And yeah, it's a totally different stunt to be involved in than, say, the fire stuff. It's a total different aspect of what they, you know, the firefighters do for a living, which, by the way, oh my gosh, they are amazing people. This suit in itself weighs an absolute ton. The helmet weighs a ton, everything weighs a ton, and what these guys do day in and day out is going into burning buildings and cutting people out of cars like today, and carrying people. I just don't know how they do it, but yeah, amazing job.
To be honest, I've done quite a few stunts, but I've also missed a lot, and I've not done one for, ages. So this seems to be quite a big one this year. It's my favourite. Honestly, when I got the scripts through, I was buzzing. When I knew we were going to be on location, I was buzzing. But honestly, to get out of the studio, doing this sort of thing makes you appreciate like how much you enjoy the job, because everyone just sort of knuckles down and you realise that everyone's amazing, like the design team and all of that. Like the amount of work that goes into this, what you see on screen is incredible. The planning, they were planning with toy cars weeks in advance of this. I walked past the office and there's little toy cars all on their sides and everything. A lot of planning, so it's really nice to be a part of, and everyone looks forward to it.
These are our main characters at this point, because we've got this big drama going on between Felix, Warren and Mercedes. So we come back to this car. I wanted a big end to the stunt. So what we did is we brought in what we call a cannon. And then this came to the big moment. Then we're going to fire this car, the XXX car with Felix, Warren and Mercedes, and we're going to fire it up this ramp. It fired, and because we put the ramp at a slight angle, it gave the car a bit of a twist. It's fun to film sequences like that, and the whole crew and cast and everybody gets a real buzz out of doing it, because everybody brings all their talent to the table, and you know it went so well. And obviously when it's all edited together, I was delighted.
Leo, please!
Liar!
No, please! Please! Finish with the car!
So to catch up on all the latest drama in the Hollyoaks village, you need to click here to watch full episodes, or here to get some little snippets of what's been going on. And do not forget to subscribe.